Go. Yep. And guess what? We're live. I'm live for 4 weeks in a row. I'm like on a record. I'm on a goal. 2019. I think I'm going to try to go live almost every single week. So maybe I'll set a goal of like 40 weeks and maybe I'll do all right. Little housekeeping tip. I got my Carhartt back on this weekend. I feel so much more comfortable. North Face was nice last week, but Carhartt, I'm back in my comfort level. This week, I got my man Shane Gagne here from the Home Depot, and he's going to go over some stuff on how we get paid to actually buy materials for all of our renovation projects and how he makes our life building houses, you know, when you're doing 20, 30, 40 a year, he makes our life a lot easier. So, Shane, you want to introduce yourself and go over what you do for Home Depot?
Sure, thanks. So, Shane Gagne, been with Home Depot 21 years. Actually came to Home Depot as an electrician. Okay. Started in the department and worked my way up through the stores. I've been outside sales now for about 13 years.
Right.
I've been in the Baltimore market for 13 of those years.
Right. So you don't want to tell everyone you're a Patriots fan then?
I would not tell everyone I'm a Patriots fan.
I'm an Eagles fan. You're a Patriots fan. So we can't relate to that in Baltimore. But either way, we'll keep it moving. So, man, you said 21 years?
21 years.
Man, that's awesome. At Home Depot, and you started all the way at the bottom and have worked your way up to a regional account manager.
That's correct.
Cool. Very cool. So Shane actually reached out to us as we got into the business and said, hey, we noticed you're spending quite a bit of money at Home Depot. Can we sit down and have a discussion? And the reason you were able to find out how much money you were spending is because we tracked everything on our Pro Extra account.
Sure.
With you guys. Do you want to explain to everyone what the Pro Extra account does and how that works?
Sure. So Pro Extra account, it's one of the essential tools that anybody doing business with Home Depot in a professional capacity really wants to have. It does a couple of really easy things for you. It tracks all of your purchases. So all of your purchases within 25 months will show up in that account on the tenders that you register. All your receipts in one place, no more shoe boxes to flip through when you're trying to figure out for job costs or allocation. And then also offers some exclusive rewards. So it's also how we track for Pro Paint. You know, you can earn up to a 20% discount in liquid goods by that account, same thing, yep. As well as, you know, some exclusive offers where we do some special discounts and special offers just for our Pro Extra members.
Yeah. Yeah. And I think Dan, he's probably hiding in his office over here, but every day he uses the Pro Extra account and logs in and actually sees where we've spent money, because on the Pro Extra account, the guys actually need to leave a job name. And then that allows us to do our accounting on our end. So like you said, rather than having all the receipts and, well, what did I do, you know, this week, we actually utilize it for our accounting. And that's something when you have the Pro Extra account, it automatically comes up on the register for you to put in a job address, right?
Sure. So every time you would make a purchase on the Pro Extra account, when you get to the registers on our signature capture pad, it says enter Pro Rewards number.
Yeah, that little green button, right?
Yep. You hit that button, enter your primary phone number, and it will prompt you for a P or a job name.
Okay, and someone has to contact you to set that up, or you can just go on HomeDepot.com and sign up for a Pro Extra account?
You can go right to HomeDepot.com and sign up for it. It's free to join. There's no charge for the service, and it's a phenomenal tool.
Okay, so now with the Pro Extra, does that get you some rebates? But I guess what we have, I guess we're considered a managed account because we have a certain spend, and then that allows us to get us volume pricing. What's the difference between the Pro Extra account and, say, being a managed account?
Sure. So our managed account program, that's an invitation only program for us,
okay.
But for our larger spending customers, typically starts around 125,000 and above.
Right.
You know, that can offer you some additional rebates as well as helping connect you some, you know, national account programs.
Right. And with that, and for you guys that are investors, it's 125,000 sounds a lot, but when you really add up everything we buy at Home Depot, and I know we do, I mean, you're probably talking 30, 40, 50 grand spend in materials on some of these jobs. You do 4 houses a year. It's worth your time, energy, and effort to sign up for this and potentially get some of these rebates.
Certainly.
Now, the managed accounts, you guys do have some sort of rebate program, and that's only when you become managed, not when you're in the Pro Extra account, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. Yeah. So they do offer a rebate, and you guys can contact Shane and find out what all that entails. I know with your paints, you guys actually offer, you have like a paint reward program that if you do X number of dollars in paint, and then the next level, there's actually 3 levels. You can almost get 20% off a gallon of paint, right?
Yep. You can get 20% off. It's a 10, 15, and 20% based off the volume of paint that you're doing a year.
Right.
Most people who are flipping a few homes are able to qualify for some discount, even if it's the 10%.
Right.
So,
yeah, and Home Depot has been a great tool for us. A lot of people always talk, as I scale, I want to get my own warehouse, and I know you guys do warehousing stuff for some of these larger companies.
We do.
But for us, as a smaller company, and we've talked about this before, is you're like, hey, come on, let's set up a warehouse. I'll stock your stuff. Your guys don't have to go to the store. And while it sounds good and we appreciate it, is that we look at Home Depot for us as a warehouse for us.
Right. For many people, we are that warehouse.
Right.
Unless all of your guys are going to come to one location, one shop, and get everything and then start their jobs from there, it really doesn't, work for a lot of people. Because if you have to go to your warehouse, pick up a few items, and then still go to a store to pick up what you need, now you're making 2 stops. So for most people, we are the do-it-yourself and contractor warehouse.
Right, and you guys are so regional, especially in our region here in the Baltimore market. Is that I think there's probably 6 to 10 stores that I could probably count off. That if you're on one side of the county or the city and you need to go to the other side, well, it doesn't make sense to go back to home base.
Correct.
To go get your materials and then head back out. Sometimes. Well, that service to go out to Home Depot, and yes, it might take you an extra half hour, an hour to get the stuff. I get it. The guys go out at lunchtime. They get lunch. They go to Home Depot. They get their materials. They get everything. Turns into a 2-hour trek. It's still worth it rather than putting out that cost. And the other thing is that Home Depot is always I want to see you guys are on the leading edge of what new materials, what the new in products are. You go out and buy $5,000 worth of flooring. Well, 6 months from now, it's not the cool flooring. Then what? Right.
Yep. So, absolutely. That's one of the things that, it should go without saying, but, I should say it, that, we're known for having all those professional contractor supplies. It's the items that from the brands that you love and you really trust.
Right.
And Home Depot works hard to stay current and relevant in today's market. So as the style changes, which it does frequently, Home Depot is there, as well as, so inside the store, there's thousands of items, but online opens up a whole nother channel for today's hottest goods as well.
Yeah, I know we've not only the hottest goods, but I know for a while when me and Dan were flipping houses, we were trying to find some off the wall size vanities. I think they were like 18-inch vanities, but they could only be 12 inches deep because of the way the floor plan was. And we had to special order them, but somewhere in your catalog,
sure,
you guys had them. So
absolutely,
that was pretty cool. If anyone has any questions or comments, go ahead. Feel free to leave them up in the comments section. We'll stay on here for a few more minutes. So with Home Depot, we've talked a lot about, how guys utilize your warehouse. Do you guys do takeoffs for the guys, the new construction guys that are doing, blueprint plans? Will you guys do the takeoffs and give them wood order quotes? And
sure. So we do not do the takeoffs in our store any longer.
Right.
What we've done is we now have a professional service that we send those out to. It really helps to ensure the accuracy and then increase the time that we can get those back, or decrease the amount of time it takes to get those takeoffs back to you. And
then you guys will give them a quote on your on their lumber package right from the get-go and say, absolutely, here you go.
We can do full takeoff on all products, associated with it. Lumber, trusses, roofing, windows, doors,
right.
Everything that you would need for that project.
Right. Yeah. And then one of the cool services you guys have recently provided for us. Am I allowed to talk about the kitchen stuff?
Sure. The renovation service.
Yeah. So for a long time, we were using different companies to install our cabinets or design or do layouts, and Shane's like, come on, man, give me a shot. We're launching this program. And we're like, I don't know, Home Depot, it's a big company. How affordable can they really be? Right. I see Redmond's calling me and he's watching at the same time. That's pretty cool. Look, hi, Redmond, I got you. I got to call you back in a minute. Anyway, so we're like, dude, there's no way Home Depot is going to be affordable to install our kitchens. But you guys actually have a service now that you'll lay them out. You go ahead and talk about it, but lay them out and install the kitchen cabinets for us.
Yeah, so that's part of our home renovation services.
Right.
Home Depot is one of the largest installers in the United States, if not the world, for most of the products that we sell. Now, because we sell to professional contractors, we're not looking to ever take that business away. We're looking to be a sub for you. In today's market, there seems to be some labor shortages in a lot of the different areas that we're in. So when you're in a bind and you need, some labor done or items that you would typically sub, we can be a subcontractor for you. So like in your case, you guys were having someone install the kitchens for you. Whereas we come out, we're able to measure for you, quote the cabinets, give you a great price on the cabinets, and then we're offering you a great price on that install as well. So it's one-stop shop for you.
And what we like about it is it's boom, sheetrock's up. You guys come out, you measure them up. It takes you a couple days to, I won't say a couple days, a couple weeks to get them in. And by the time we're done painting, flooring install, you guys are ready to come back out. We haven't utilized their granite service, but that's something also, okay, you can do your cabinets, they'll measure your granite, and boom, everything's in all as one. Weren't you saying a large housing authority somewhere on the West Coast uses you guys for all their contracting work?
Yep. So it's actually LA.
LA County uses you guys to.
Correct, for the housing authority. So what they did was housing authorities have lost a lot of money throughout the years in funding. So they are subbing a lot of their work out to a lot of different groups. So when the housing authority of LA let go of all their maintenance men, all their construction groups, we were able to bid out to them. So all the renovation work they need on their homes that they manage today, in essence, Home Depot is doing the work. Yeah,
it's pretty cool. Call you guys up. It's one-stop shopping. I guess it's a lot easier and probably more cost-effective for them. Except I don't think there's anything cost-effective about California that I've yet to find.
Not yet.
So. Over the years, you've seen Home Depot grow. You actually got one of your newest reps here with us. He's on the other side, new Philadelphia rep. You're more than welcome to step over and say hi. Anyone watching in Philadelphia, reach out to Mark here. With that being said, over the years, as you've seen Home Depot change, where do you see Home Depot going in being able to provide services for us small contractor guys?
Sure. So there's no small contractor. It's all correlational. We want to take care of you regardless of what size, whether it's from the beginning or, if you're already currently doing business and just looking to enhance the way that you're doing business with us. There's a lot of great things that are coming up in the future for Home Depot. We're launching a business-to-business site that is it's going to be a wonderful way to track your spend, purchase online, keep track of more purchases, and save more money.
Yeah, well, if anyone from Home Depot is watching, my suggestion is a B2B warehouse just for us guys, because I know in the mornings we run out there and we're like, we need materials, got to get up at 5, we got to get there right at 6 so we don't beat the rush. Eastern Avenue out here is probably one of the busiest stores. It's got to be, I don't even know if it's on the East Coast, one of the busiest. It is ridiculously busy. But another service you guys provide is if you use the Pro account, you can give us a rundown of what we use every day.
Absolutely.
And then you can say, okay, you want to pick this order. We could email you by 2:00 or whatever it is.
Yep. So we offer the will calls and delivery services for you with multiple ways to deliver. So we're able to get what you need when you need it. You can email, fax, phone the orders in. We even text message. So, or you can order it online, have it pulled for you in the store, and within 2 hours, we're able to come into the store and pick up your order.
Right.
That saves a lot of time. Our stores do get a lot of traffic at certain times in the day. So to be able to avoid that, that's the most efficient way to shop with us today is to place your order ahead of time and let us pull it for you.
Yeah, it's pretty. Yeah, that's definitely, it's helpful. It worked a lot better for us when we were, I don't want to say micromanaging, but we were still out. And now we have more responsibilities, and our project manager has even more responsibilities every day. It's getting harder for him to micromanage the guys and say, what do you need tomorrow? What do you need tomorrow? And, that's why we always say it'd be great if there was like a B2B warehouse. Like, you just go to your distribution warehouse and get everything. That'd be great and avoid all the congestion at the stores, but it is what it is.
So while I can't share the details with you, I can tell you that Home Depot is working on some pro distribution centers that you're going to see those. I think we've talked about it on our investor calls and all as well. So that's going to be an opportunity to take some of that delivery out of the store and help you guys directly.
Okay, very cool. We're going to stay on for maybe another minute or two. I'm going to ask you a little goofy question. Maybe you can comment, maybe you can't. Amazon's destroying everybody in the retail industry. Now, Home Depot, you guys with the size product you use, you don't see that as much, or you guys, your online presence, and we can jump on there and get whatever we need. Do do you see us as contractors going more towards the online route, or do you see Home Depot trying to integrate that more and more every day as we go down that road?
Sure. I think it's important that there's kind of a unified, or
Yeah.
one selling vehicle, whether it's, online, in the store, deliveries, there needs to be a best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Home Depot has made huge investments. As a company, we've announced that we've, invested billions into our online, and that's an investment for you guys. Well, you can utilize our online platform to buy all those additional items, to get those deliveries, to save some money on those type purchases as well. But you also have the store where, when you're ready for something just in time, you can come right in our store and pick that up, which is something not everybody offers. So it really is a one experience.
Yeah, we're more tactile guys. We like to go to the store. I will say this is not preempted. The app is actually really good. You can literally go on and say, I'm looking for a GFCI tester. Which bay and which aisle is it? And you pull up what store you're in. I think it even knows what store you're in now.
By location, yep.
And it tells you what aisle, what bay. It's usually within pretty darn close. Sometimes it's a bay or two off, but at least gets you to the right aisle, which is, I think,
absolutely
really cool. Everything Shane's brought up, being able to pre-order, being able to become a managed account telling you, or the Pro Extra account telling you exactly what you spend, the rebates that they offer, and actually need to go out and buy materials. It's all things Home Depot offers. Yeah, it's all about time, and I think Home Depot does a really good job. If you take the resources that you guys provide, you can save time, and in the end, time is money, right?
Absolutely. Yeah. So, our slogan's always been, more saving, more doing. And saving for us, time and money are, just about the same thing. I'm sure in your world, you recognize that as well. If we can help save you time, then in essence, we're saving you money and increase your efficiency. That productivity, that's a universal business need for everybody to stay productive, to control your costs. You're able to do that with us, every day, and we're happy to help you do that.
Yeah, very cool. If you guys need to get a hold of Shane, I've tagged him in the post. I tagged Home Depot in the post. Shane, what's the best way to get a hold of you if someone wants to reach out to you to discuss what services you guys provide?
Since I spend the majority of my time, with clients in the field, email is typically the best way. And my email is Shane_M as in Michael _Gagne, Gagne @homedepot.com.
Okay, we'll add it to the description up top.
Great.
And those that want to get a hold of Shane, his company, locally, the services that everybody provides is with Home Depot is all. We still use you guys today.
No, I appreciate it. I appreciate the time today.
Yep, absolutely. Thanks for coming out. We'll catch you guys next week. Next week's a holiday. I don't know if we're going to do an interview next week, but we'll definitely go live one day next week. Maybe talk about some goal setting for 2019. Again, if you guys need to get a hold of Shane, he's tagged in the post. I'll add his email. Leave questions or comments for him here in the post, and he will get back to you. Catch you guys next week, and everybody enjoy the holidays, whatever holiday you celebrate.